Alright, looks like we are, in fact, live. So, back playing some more chess. Labor Day. Just got done playing some pickleball. So, we're going to play some chess while I drink some coffee. I don't feel like doing any grad school work yet, or rotating my tires yet. So, we're going to procrastinate and do something, I guess, pseudo-productive. Really should have blown my nose before I started to play. What's up, Scully? Thanks for stopping by. Well, you're having a good morning. Enjoying your Labor Day. Some questionable move, because I guess he can do that. That was good. You didn't recognize that he could go right there. Would have not been good. Doing pretty good on time. I really need to blow my nose. I should have blown my nose before I started to play. Um, Definitely gonna push his queen away. I don't know. Threaten that maybe. Yeah, we for sure trade. Looks like I had an assignment. I had to post or like type an article or I guess a response, I guess is a better way to describe it, but my professor just needs access to it. I guess it doesn't give access by default. Ooh, duh. That was bad. Alright, we gotta lock in though. That was bad. Darn it. Ooh, alright. That was stressful. Alright, so I am going to step away for a second. I need to do two things. I need to blow my nose and respond to my grad school professor. So, be back in just a sec. Alright, we are back. So, got my nose blown and cleared, and got my assignment shared. Which I guess there's my grad school email for a brief second. So don't send me emails, but should have exited out. I didn't realize that it was on there, but oh well. Now we're back. Oh. Actually can do this. Yeah, it's just random. Like a day like this is I don't have there's no school when there's whatchamacallit, Labor Day, so this is a much more random one. I haven't really been doing many lives. So you haven't been missing much. I think I went live last Sunday, not this past one, but the Sunday before, for a training session. That was the last time I went live for a little while. Chess was a hot minute before yesterday. Never really had the time or the desire to go live during the week. Most of the time. But weekends just focus on making sure I get my lifts in and stuff. Oops. Let's do that. See what we can do. Am I from? I guess I have probably went up a little bit from the last time. This might be a draw. Probably not. Not much I can do, unfortunately. I think he just kind of shoves up those pawns. We gotta go there. Yeah, I think last time I was like 1,000 or whatever, but this is 3-minute chess, so I'm always go faster. I always do better in general when it comes to 3 minutes. I think with 10-minute, I'm probably still about the same because I just stopped playing it. Okay. Well, the nice thing is, I feel like he should be doing a lot better, and he's not. It's kind of funny now. He can't actually move his can't move his bishop. Now he can. Oh, this is definitely gonna be a time win if we're able to get it. Gotta play fast. There it is. Yep. I was gonna get stuck. I'm not really sure. I just started about 10 minutes ago, so I don't really have a specific time because only are things I need to do today. I actually don't technically need to do anything today other than really train. But I would like to rotate my tires on my car, but now it's kind of about 11 o'clock, so it's going to start getting a little warm, but I don't think it's supposed to be like unbearably hot today, so I could, in theory, do that whenever, and that's mostly me just being lazy about it and not wanting to do it. But there's not a time frame that I need to do that. Same with training. I'll probably go early afternoon, but I don't know. See how I'm feeling after like an hour. Mostly kind of based on if my cough or my nose gets kind of plugged up too much from my cold. If it gets too bad, then I'll just go and chill. Kids got me sick. Yeah, we do kind of have to take, don't we? That was a really bad move. He should have moved up to that square. We're trying to do this. That's checkmate, so we just have to give checks. I should have. I think there was a much better move I could have done in hindsight. We just have to keep him in check. Hopefully, eventually he'll get him to move down. There we go. I think we're in a good spot now. Maybe. Oh, not good. Now we're back to bad. Oh, that was really bad. Alright. That was weird. The resign thing looked really bizarre. Oh, well. Darn it. And my resign thing looks so bizarre. It's like the symbol just got super small for no reason. I guess chess.com's just kind of messed up right now. Good reason never to get premium. Yikes. Oh well. Okay. We're okay, even with his knight. Now we're not so much fine. I just messed that all up. I am terrible. Happy Labor Day, Tony. So you had an early session in. I just went and played pickleball this morning, so I'm not going to be training for a little bit. Yeah, this one's unfortunate. I hit it one, and I just misplayed it, and I just had a game as black, so should be getting a game as white like this. I'll never understand why chess.com insists on giving you multiple games of the same color. Whether it's white or black, it should just always alternate, but that just makes too much sense. You didn't recognize that. Pickleball shoe. That's funny. I didn't think there would ever be a need for a shoe specific to pickleball. I mean, they already have tennis shoes that are every kind of shoe that people wear, so I figured that would probably be sufficient. But you're smart. I think they're releasing a weightlifting shoe with a heel that looks like the old Addy Stars, so they know how to work towards a market, I suppose. But pickleball specific shoes seems kind of goofy, to be honest, though. Because I don't understand the point, or like how it would be different than just a tennis shoe, which is like all shoes. Like Americans would call them tennis shoes for that reason. You play tennis with them. But I suppose that's why I'm not in charge of product development for tier. Probably for the best too, because I would just make weightlifting shoes. They all look like Romelu dudes. Yeah, actually, I mean, I've been wearing a tier shoe for a little bit now, and I think I think they're really comfortable. They're a little bit wider in the I don't know what the part of the foot's called, but on the outside of the foot where you have that, I'm gonna move my hand here. I gotta pull this up so I can actually see my finger. So like the curve of your foot, so you have the outside of your foot and you have that little bump. For me, that bump was always where it became uncomfortable for the ROM 2s after wearing them for, a whole training session. But yes, we had to take. But the tiers are a bit wider in that spot. I don't notice any difference with the toe box. I think that's just kind of goofy. I don't really view any purpose of that because you're not wearing training shoes to be comfortable in your toes. Like you're not. I would get it more for like a shoe that you're gonna wear all day long, but if you're lifting or whatever, you're not wearing those shoes for 12 hours a day or whatever. So there's no purpose of them being specific to or just being wider. At least my idea. I don't know if it. I mean, the Squat University guy seems to be quite fixated on having a wider toe box and that being beneficial, but I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any really big benefit to that. I mean, obviously, if you have ballerina shoes on, it's gonna not be particularly comfortable, but it's not something that's gonna be crazy important, I don't think. Yeah, so I like the Reebok ones that I had for that similar reason. They felt more comfortable, but I think it was more comfortable because they were wider as well. I don't know what the name of them are, but they're the ones that CJ Cummins wore for a while, and I like them because they were heavier, but also they were wider, so they ended up just being more comfortable as a result. But I don't think I've tried the listings. I think I know your shoe you're talking about, but I've just never had them. The tier ones I'm happy with for now. I don't think I'll... I mean, I thought that with the ROM 2s, but the tiers I was able to get for like 120 or 130, so the price was really reasonable for a shoe just to try it. And kind of wish I would have waited for the wooden heeled one to come out, because those ones look really nice, but not much you can do about that. Fortunately, I'm probably going to lose this one. Actually, I think that was the best move, but now I'm just kind of out of luck. What do weightlifting shoes typically have? I lost. Oh. Oh, so it's more of a heel. Yeah, because I went from the first weightlifting shoe I had was the Addy Powers, the like super cheap ones. So I think those ones are like a half inch, or they're less than like normal weightlifting shoes. And then I've always had the typical sizes. I almost feel like me having an additional inch of height would probably be a little would be to my advantage, but might just feel weird. Kind of how you said, it'd take a while to get used to. I'm going to go up 2 spots. A wasted a move, better than blundering, I suppose. But I need like a 4-inch heel so I can look really pretty when I lift. That makes sense. I feel like even though you need more mobility in the snatch, I feel in the clean, I feel like being more upright in a clean will feel better than like a snatch. You can kind of get away with being more pitched over. But I feel like it would kind of help with both. Like it might just feel just good to have that extra more upright torso. You know, just pushing your knees a bit more forward. But I suppose if like the 1-inch heel is really good for most people, most people would just wear them. Being 0.75 for most people, I feel like I guess that's just the what's common and what works for most. But oh, I was dumb. I guess he didn't want to take it. Good for him. What a beast. He's as bad as I am. And he can take it there, I suppose. Or no, he can't. Good thing he's bad like me. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. I'm playing so bad. This is crazy. It's kind of nuts. Yeah, maybe like 8-inch heels would be the way. Just straight ballerina toes. You either make the lift or you break both your ankles. The true pressure. Oh, the neighbors let their puppers out. This guy just gotta leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, it's not good. No, he just does that and we lose. Yep. Oh, I've lost like 5 straight games. I am really locked in. I need some weightlifting equivalent shoes for my chess play. Alright, you guys playing too slow. It's a Sicilian defense. The defense I never do because I think it's dumb. It's not dumb, it's a good defense, but... I just don't like it when I play on white, so I never play it as black. To me, I just kind of view it as boring. I always go for openings that have the potential to open things up faster. I feel like you play the Sicilian just to play a slow game. It's kind of like playing the French defense, like you're just playing to play passive. Perhaps I'm wrong, though, and there's a good chance that I am, because I am not very good at chess, but... Yeah. Alright, go there, try to push that pawn, and then see what we can do. Guys, gotta leave me alone. It was not a good move. I mean, I don't technically lose anything. Oh, he loses the game because he didn't see that his queen was hanging. So, actually a brilliant move on my part, but not really. If he was paying attention, he would have just taken my queen and it would have weakened my structure, but it wouldn't have been a losing move for me to do. Certainly him not recognizing that his queen was just there. See, another Sicilian, I think that's what annoys me with it, is that you get into these games and every single person does the same exact sequence of moves for the beginning, and it just is so boring because it prolongs the game in a sense where they're just gonna play like the super long, slow defensive game, and it's just goofy. Because like I want to play against different defenses, and I feel like people will just play the Sicilian over and over and over and over. But I suppose that's how you get good at chess. You play the same things over and over, and you never deviate from those. I have a feeling it's probably one of the statistical best things to do in chess, the best defenses for black, but doesn't make it not dumb. Been trying to play out of the park baseball, like a baseball simulation game, and I got screwed out of it because it just stopped working after an update. So I've been trying to do a chargeback for it because it literally just stopped functioning. and I've only had it since the beginning of August. So the idea that it just should magically stop working entirely. I can open it and then it just crashes every time, and it's just goofy. It's a great purchase. It was like a $50 game too. I mean, and when it worked, it was fine, but there's some dude I just looked it up on YouTube to see if people are still able to play it, and there's some dude that's uploading gameplay of it. Not really gameplay, but like, where it's clear he's playing it where it's clearly functioning. So I don't understand where it went wrong on my computer. But other people, I saw someone else have a similar comment about it not functioning after the update. So unfortunately, I'm gonna slowly but surely hopefully get my money back for that, because I shouldn't be. And like Steam, I bought it through Steam, and Steam's like, no, you don't get your money back. You played it too much. But like, I feel like if I paid for something, it should work for more than a month. And if it's crashing every time I play it, it's nothing to do with like the amount of time I played it. Maybe I'm just spoiled, but I feel like if I pay for something, it should work for more than a month. Especially if it's an electronic game that can be updated. Like, it's not even like I'm trying to play Pokemon Red on my Game Boy from 1999 or whatever, and it doesn't work. I'm paying for a game should work on current systems, and I've updated my computer and everything. It's not like I'm doing things wrong as far as like my system goes. Like, I just have a normal computer, but unfortunately they don't feel the same. Oh, that's just checkmate. Nice. All right, I need to blow my nose again and refill my coffee, so I will be right back. Hopefully I don't open up my school email again and leave it on the wrong tab, but I'll be back in just a sec. All right, we are back. I had to go get more coffee and blow my nose. I'm back, Jesus. I have returned. But I got some orange juice and some coffee, as well as blew my nose. I could get all the boogers out. I am but a mere human. I can't just sit here like those other streamers for 8 hours. Although I feel like even like big streamers, they will like disappear to go to the bathroom and stuff. I'm on the juice. I'm juiced. Yep. I'm juiced out of my mind. It's pretty insane. A mid orange juice cycle. It's unfortunate. No no longer natty. I love orange juice. I could drink a gallon of it every single day. Might be a little bit too much sugar, but man, is it delicious! All right, got some of it in my beard too. My beard's on the juice now. Unfortunate. It really is. Especially when you have like a sore throat or like a bit of a cold. Just being like the first thing that you drink in the day just helps so much. What is this flag from? Saudi? Oh, I guess that is Saudi Arabia. This looks different. But it's the only juice I'll ever be on. It actually would have been better to go there to give him a... Oh, no, actually. Doesn't he just go up with his king? Oh, that was not the play. Tony, what do you think about Epsom salt baths? I bought some Epsom salt. Now I'm going to take a bath. I don't think... So my default for most things like that is that it does literally nothing. And it's just if it feels good or whatever. But I wanted to take a bath, and I figured if I was going to take a bath, I might as well take something, put something in the bath that more than just soap or, just bubble baths. So I was like, yeah, might as well get something that could theoretically do something, but I don't even know if theoretically it does anything. But I'm going to try to use it. I figured if I'm going to take baths, might as well throw some of that in there. It's not going to make me more sore. Yeah, and it was so cheap too. That was the thing. It was like $5 for like 5 pounds, and I was like, even if it does literally nothing, and there's no like actual evidence that it would help with any muscle recovery or anything, like I feel like I just mostly wanted to take a warm bath and kind of just sit in a hot tub for a little bit. I figured I would get that for it, but maybe that will truly be the key, but probably not. Probably not. But with my 2 roommates moving out, I kind of have just more flexibility to do stuff like that, because I wouldn't really try to take baths before. If you're sharing a house with 2 other people, you don't want to be, hogging the bathroom for, 30 minutes or whatever. So we just do this. We're up so much, because then we can just do that. And he actually can't stop me at all. Yeah. Maybe if I took a bath in warm milk, I would get super big because of all the protein. And also it'd smell like a cow. So you kind of get 2 benefits. And then you put the Epsom salt in the hot milk, bathe in it. Literally just free gains, that probably. Can't knock it till you try it, right? It only cost $50 to fill up a bathtub with milk. Speaking of the cost of food, I get all my groceries from Walmart, and I think it's like the 2-pack of like 36 eggs or whatever. So it's I think 36 total. I'm not sure, but it's like the double pack. It's like $11 now. It's ridiculous. It's gone up like $3 in like a month. So I don't know what the heck has happened to eggs. If it's just the economy, but like my initial thought was like, oh, it's inflation or it's, stuff that's happening with the economy, but nothing else has really done that same thing. Like milk and everything else is like relatively close to where it was. So it wasn't like everything shot up. So I don't really understand if there's like some sort of chicken disease going around, but even like chicken itself hasn't really increased. In fact, it's gone down a little bit. But eggs are just ridiculous. And eggs are fine, and I want to get them and want to eat them or whatever, but I don't want to pay $11 for something that was, $8 when it's just eggs. Like eggs are, like I said, eggs are fine. I like them, but I don't like them that much. I could do without them. It's just nice to have them. Like it's just a good source of, there's a good animal product to eat, but not for that price. Not for that price. Yeah, hopefully after this next election cycle, there'll be positive changes as far as the economy goes. I'm not going to hold my breath for it though, but I personally just want food prices to be cheap. It's like a super expensive part of my life relative to, other things. It's also one of the most like variable things where it could just be, I don't know. It's just one of those things that's like, there's no reason for it to cost the same eggs to cost $3 more at like a random month from now than it would on a different day. Resigned? Okay. I don't know why. I just want cheap eggs and milk and gas. That's it. Everything else can be expensive. That's my compromise. Yeah, as far as like what I'm seeing, it's just eggs are like the most ridiculous things, but obviously like food is still way up from wherever it was before. So it's one of those things that's like, I'm glad I'm just buying food for myself, and it makes you just kind of pay attention to when food expires and stuff, so you're not just being an idiot with whatever, not just wasting stuff. But I did not even pay attention to that. Yikes. Oh, the perk defense, the surrender defense. We're just gonna run pawns at him. Blunder all my pieces slowly but surely. This match is going really bad as well. Oh, man, I gotta blow my nose again. Runny noses are quite obnoxious. It's good in the sense that it means your sinuses are draining, but goodness, is it annoying to deal with. It's actually a free pond. Still down 3 points of material, but we got a pond. You did it. I'm playing so good, it's insane. It's insane. Oh, I didn't realize that's checkmate. That's hilarious. Alright, I need to go blow my nose again. I'm a snotty person right now. Alright, we have returned. It's back on. We're back. I have returned. So, that was a move. So you don't move that piece, now you can't castle. Kinda just blundered a piece, but you know. It's just what you do. It's really just the OP strat, just give up pieces randomly. Lull them into a false sense of security. That's why I blunder pieces. Oh no, I lost another pawn. It's all ogre now. Tried to get a delicious snack yesterday at Walmart. Some of the pretzel buffalo things, and they just didn't deliver it. They let me down. They ruined my life. Yeah, I just keep losing. It's just unfortunate. Check my email really quick. Make sure there's nothing important. So what's nice is like I'm ahead of grad school work. I have everything that's due. I guess was due today. It was due last night, or this like 1 o'clock this morning. So in theory today I'll be able to get some more the stuff due next on the 9th done, or at least get started, and then kind of just be perpetually ahead, which is the ideal route to go. That was just hanging. He actually didn't take that pawn. He could have just taken that, and that was a free piece for him. What? Alright. I actually want to look, see if I have any updates on grades for my grad stuff. Should be on a separate tab. Yep. You guys don't need to see. Responses. Oh, cool. We'll look at that later. So I actually have feedback that's audio. That's really interesting. So I believe I sent... We had to make like a 2 to 3 minute video for one of our responses for an assignment. And I think he sent a video response, or like video feedback of that, which is Really interesting. So let's see if I can find that. Oh no. Am I missing something? Alright, well, I'm gonna go figure this out, so I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you all have a great day. Peace.